Alright guys, I'm here with my friend Jeff in his garage. We have a bunch of Shelbys, we have a bunch of Mustangs. Let's see what we have. Hello Jeff.
How you doing? Welcome to my garage.
Thank you sir.
This is where I do a lot of my work on my stuff. I currently have 13 cars, but again, this is where I really just work on them. But if you'd like to come around, I'll show you what I have.
Let's see what you got.
Okay, well, first of all, this is my 1968 Shelby GT350H. The H stands for the Hertz edition, this is only number 14 of 223 of these cars that were made, and it was made for the Hertz rental fleet back in 1968. After they went out for the rental, they came back to Shelby for refurbishing, and of course there's always been stories that went on with these cars that people either raced them or they would rent them, take the motors out of them and put another motor back in them. And so there's quite a history behind these cars, but it is a very, very rare car. And I'm the second owner of it. It came from the original owner. And this car was born in Metuchen, New Jersey, and sold in Gotham, New York, at the dealer there. And if you take a peek inside, you'll see a Cobra sitting in there, and that's actually one of the original Cobras that the dealers used to keep on display to advertise these cars, and that's actually a very rare piece also. But this is kind of one of the pride of my fleet. Again, I have a bunch of cars, but as you can see, I'm working on them here now. That up there is a 67 Shelby GT350. Nothing other fancy about that other than it's still a Shelby, and but it's going through an extensive really restoration now. Most of the stuff is done, but I'm doing a lot of mechanical work on it right now, and the motor has to go back in, the trim, and a lot of other things on the car. And if you look all the way in the back up top, that's another 68 Shelby GT350. As you can see, that is torn down to just about nothing, and it's going to be a later restoration. And just recently under there, I have a 1970 Boss 302, which is not much to look at now. However, it is original 31,000 miles on that car also. Apparently same as the gold Shelby H that I have, which is also a 31,000 original mile car. But that Boss 302 is extremely rare because it has in it what is called, and there's a lot of arguments about it, but I'm just going to refer to it as the drag pack. Drag pack consisted of an oil cooler and 430 gear ratio that was made specifically for drag racing back then. Again, that's all original body panels. Unfortunately, someone did paint it just because that's what people did back then. They bought a car and then they didn't like the color. They put a cheap paint job on it, but it will be restored back to its full glory in the near months ahead. But this is where I just work on my cars. I'm not a body person by trade. I'm actually a landscape contractor, and this is just, I used to race cars. I was a professional race car driver years ago, and I got hurt severely. I didn't walk for a year, had some head injuries, but that was the kind of the beast of driving a sprint car on dirt. And but now I fiddle around in my spare time with these cars, and I love it to death. It's one of the best things you can do. And thank you for viewing my cars.
Absolutely. So what do we have here? Talk to us about this Selby here.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. This is my 65 Factory 5 Cobra Shelby, where it's not an original. If it was, it would be sitting here for over $1 million, but it's a beautiful, beautiful build. Currently, I'm actually selling this. It's just a little bit too tight for me. But I'll tell you, it's got beautiful black cherry paint with titanium stripes. Everything was done the best it could be done on this car, and it's a blast to drive, very fast and very clean, and it handles like a go-kart. But again, this car I'm selling, the asking price on it is $53,500. And it can be seen on Facebook Marketplace. Also, there's tons of pictures of it on Gateway Classics. I did have it stored there for some time. So either one of those places, you'd be able to find this car. And again, it's for sale, and you could own it for $53,500 or best offer.
Thank you, Jeff, for showing us around. Thank you for showing us your Shelbys and your Cobras. This is an amazing collection that you have over here. I love the garage. Thank you for having me. Thank you for showing me around. I'm going to list the Shelby listing under the description on Facebook Marketplace, so you guys can go and check it out yourself and make him an offer. The car, as you can see, is pristine condition. He's working on it. I'm assuming he never seen any rain or anything. And check it out yourselves. We're located in New Jersey. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. This was Johnny Whips. Thank you for watching.